the Drip Network, and the week ahead, plus some Animal Farm updates. Let's get into it. Happy Monday, Drip Nation, and welcome to DeFi Crypto Talk, where we talk everything DeFi in the cryptocurrency space. If you're new to the channel, welcome. For all my subscribers, welcome back. Let's dive into it. So as you can see, as usual, we start off with the Drip token price chart up. We have $7.27 is what we're currently at, and we've been holding above the $6 range. Would be nice to see us to go ahead and pumping it above the $8 range, but again, it's just nice to see us holding and seeing around the range around the $6 to $8 range. So, and I don't foresee this staying here for very long, considering what's coming up in the future. So we're almost at mid-July, so I'm hoping by maybe this week or next week we'll hear some updates on when the Animal Farm is supposed to launch. So moving on to my faucet, as you can see, I've added quite a bit more, so about 10. So I'm going to be continuing to hydrate that and trying to accumulate from other projects and dumping into my faucet, trying to build up to that 1,000 deposit range. And and that's basically the point of this channel is to document my journey and get your guys' opinion on things, and I'll just create discussion around the Drip Network and then the Animal Farm. So yeah, I'm going to continue to just keep depositing, hydrating into my deposits and build up to that 1,000 range. Moving on to my garden, as you can see, so I got about 4,000 more added in there, so 247,000, and then just compounding whenever I get the chance. To be quite honest with you, I did take profits today, full disclosure, but that was because I decided to take some BUSD and leave it to the side, and then as far as the drip, I put it into the faucet. So that's why my faucet seems to be going a lot quicker than just the 1% per day. So if you're wondering, let's see, profits for the garden. So remember, I was at 123, so now we're down to 116 just because the price of drip token dropped. But hey, still looking good per day. That's really good. That's better than most jobs out there, so I cannot complain as far as my drip is concerned. So again, let's see, I'm at $23, about $24. So again, really good considering how much I invested in it. And then I'll go ahead and pull up my piggy bank so you guys can see that, which I've been slacking on the piggy bank, to be honest with you. Yeah, 48 per day as far as like compounding on it, but I'm noticing like that locked LP is just dropping significantly, and I think it's because everybody's just getting just impatient and just want to pull their money out and put it in other projects. I mean, there's always something new and shiny in the DeFi space, and when people see that, they want to invest in that, which is perfectly fine. But in my case, I'm going to continue to stay in the project. Now, full disclosure, I am taking some profits out of this one. So my last two down here are some of the ones at the very top, and then I'm sort of investing that. So other than that, though, I just continue to compound away for that one. Now moving on to something I'm going to bring up to your guys's view here. So, and my fault on this, I totally missed this in a previous video, but I wanted to get your guys' opinion on it and see what you thought about it. So this has to do with the dogs crediting, and I've seen a little bit of an uproar in both the Animal Farm and some of the Drip networks and even Drip Garden Telegram chats, and people are sort of upset. But let's see what you guys think about this. So regardless, this is the most important part here. So regardless of whether you are in a single asset dogs or dogs LP, you will be credited as a single stake dogs, because there's no way to put the credit vesting mechanics on LP token. There's no programmability on an LP. So in layman's terms, if you invested the dogs BUSD LP liquidity pair token, you're only going to get straight dogs back. So I guess that BUSD will convert it to dogs, and then you're going to only get that back. Now, from what I've seen, there's some people who are a little upset about that, and they were upset and just thought it was unfair for them to for Forex to switch it up like that and put it as instead of just giving them their LP back, just switch it to straight dogs. But I think that overall, if I was in that situation, and this is just me talking, if I was in that situation, there's a couple things I have to remember. Number one, there's a lot of things coming out in the future that he's already discussed. Granted, that has not come to fruition as of yet, but We know we have a scratchy game. We know we have some lending, some UIs coming out, some gamification. So there's a lot of things that are in development that are going to come out that would probably help out. And then what he's saying here, another thing I have to remember is he's saying there's no programmability on an LP. So I'm not too advanced when it comes to like smart contracts or anything like that, but it just sounds like he can do it with an LP token. So he had to switch it to straight dogs. So that's the way I'm taking it. So overall, I mean, and I think most of the time it's just a lot of people who have had their money in the animal farm for a while, and it's been paused, and rightfully so, I guess. You would, if your money was paused and all of a sudden you put your money in and you're not getting it back the way you put it in, obviously you're going to have some questions and may get a little upset about that. But I think in this case he's giving you back in dogs, but there's a lot more behind the dogs token development wise that's going to be coming out. So I think that'll help with price appreciation, and ultimately I help with the just the overall ecosystem and people getting their money back. Now what does that mean for dogs? Once we go back live, the dogs token and then the LP pair, and then with the gamification, there could be a couple things that happen. We could get it where the dogs launch and people were upset they had to go on the dogs, so they're just going to dump right away, which sometimes will happen on launches, or they'll see the price appreciation and then they'll just start investing into the ecosystem. So either way, if it was my case, then I would not be upset. I mean, I'm in the animal farm, as you guys know. I'm in the animal farm in it to win it. So I mean, I put close to 30 grand into the drip garden, and my bag right now in the drip garden, if you look at it right now, so it's gone down to about 3 grand. So, but am I going to just say forget this, I'm never going to invest in it? No, because I knew this is going to be a long-term thing, and I'm still getting 116 bucks per day. So and same thing goes for the piggy bank as well. I put quite a bit of money in that one, and obviously we've seen the pig's price gone down, but I'm still going to keep investing. So and like I said, if I was in this situation, I would do the same thing. I would just keep investing in dogs token and trust in the process and trust in Forex. I mean, the guy has created multiple different platforms that have made a lot of people a lot of money, so you can't go wrong with that. And he has longevity behind him, so he's been in the game, and his project has been in the game for some time, well known in the DeFi space. So I wouldn't be too upset with this situation right here. But again, let me know in the comments whether you guys think, would you be upset? Are you upset about it? Did you have your assets all in dog? Did you have the dogs LP, and now you're not going to be able to get it that BUSD out? Give me your opinions on that, because I'm curious to see what you guys are gonna see about or say about this, because I've seen in the Telegram group, I know there's been quite some happy people sort of fudding the project and fudding Forex and all that stuff. But I just want to get your guys' opinion on it. So but as far as the week ahead, all I know is that right now we are just waiting on some more developments to come out. The main thing is waiting on the animal farm launch date. I think that's going to be a big thing for the week ahead, if we hear anything at all. And then just watching the overall, just like everybody else, just sort of watching overall price. And I'll try to keep you guys up to date. I'm going to try to scan the Telegram group a little bit more to give you guys some more updated content, so you won't just see my prices each and every video. I could bring you something else. But anyway, that's the video for today. So please comment, like, subscribe at the very bottom. I appreciate your time, and I will see you on the next one.